Let's be absolutely real about shit right now. I like virtual YouTubers because they got their own personalities, they got their own fandoms. Now, it doesn't matter what their upbringing is and what the atmosphere they make around their own virtual YouTubing, but what matters is they either make something that is actually good for content or good for entertainment. Either way, it is just fine with me. All right? That's the good thing about this. All right? Now, I'm just going to hear an update about virtual YouTubers with some channels being wiped out, award winners ignored, Inanis, one of HoloLive's virtual VTubers, returns, and then even if Saris Fauna herself has a graduation coming up. Let me just tell you, we wish her all the best. I don't know what Saris Fauna has in stock right now. I don't know what she's got in stock right now, because I know that she has a graduation stream somehow, but I might not be able to watch it because I might not be able to catch up. Still, what exactly is going on? Let's find out ourselves. This is from the channel False ID. If you want to actually look at the link yourself, give me a second here. I will make sure to at least give a heads up on where to find his channel. No, not exactly where to find this video. I mean, there's no problem if you find this video if it's by only QRs. I mean, if it's by only QRs, I don't mind. I mean, it's this right here. That's the QR code right there. If you want to actually find a video yourself at that point, yeah, you can. Right. With that said, what does False have for us? Let's go.
Ever learn? That's the question. Will they ever learn? That's the question being asked about Twitch today.
Yep, Twitch as a platform is also concerned on this one.
This past weekend, sponsoring the VTuber Awards. We Play Studios as a part of that production, stating they had over 90,000 peak viewers and an average viewership of over 75,000 viewers. This award show even featuring the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, debuting as a VTuber. And yet Twitch seemingly has figured out a way to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Sending out this tweet reading, "Meet your winners and relive the magic these VTubers brought to our screens." Twitch seemingly celebrating the VTuber Awards without actually mentioning them, but providing half of the winners from that ceremony, alongside the respective categories in which they had won. This graphic containing a few issues. Firstly, the Twitch account and even Twitter account attributed to Suisei Hoshimachi is not actually her own. Suisei, of course, not actually streaming on Twitch, which could also be said of the HoloLive English winners here. In reply, quote retweeting and saying, "Thank you so much, Twitch. Please follow us here on Twitter and subscribe to us on YouTube if you want to catch more of our antics." Bow, bow, bow. That graphic once again missing half of the winners, one of them being VShojo's Project Melody, stating kinda hurtful to intentionally leave out the other winners that do stream on Twitch. That tweet from Twitch being community noted. This note attempting to lead viewers to the correct Suisei Twitter account. Twitch just 3 hours later sending out this tweet, stating 2024 was a massive year for VTubers. Billion says it best. Here's the artists, storytellers, and the fans who bring VTubing to life every single day. One of the VTubers in that clip supposedly being Joel, aka Porcelain Maid. However, the actual clip itself had cut him out of the frame. Only Michi Mochivi of VShojo. Joel tweeting out, "Congrats to Michi for being according to Twitch. Bro, they didn't even try to put me in there in both posts." And for more Twitch antics, we have Riku, the artist on the platform, recently receiving in the mail her Bleed Purple statue from Twitch, but earlier this morning tweeting out, "Not me opening the Bleeding Heart Twitch trophy and finding another streamer's name on it. Twitch celebrating VTubers but tagging the wrong accounts, making AI generated emotes, now mixing up trophies, anything else." Once again, this coming in the wake of this tweet from Twitch featuring this AI generated emote. Neander's on stream taking it upon herself herself to make her own better version of the emote within just 3.5
You know, when it comes to AI-generated emotes and AI-generated images from prompts, the AI can do amazing things, but unfortunately, it just steals from other artists that actually did that shit. I mean, what other inputs can there be when it comes to image generation? Other existing works. I mean, seriously. And then Annie, she did her best to do something else to actually make the meme alive in a way. Making cat with Santa hat emote. I love it.
minutes. And further having fun with the platform was Tina the Terror. This VTuber tweeting out, I was banned for fraud and I don't have any idea what I've done wrong, and it declined my appeal. I have never charged back or encouraged anyone to do so, nor have I ever botted my account. Heck, I don't even think I've ever been bot rated. This being due to an inexplicable ban wave in which numerous live streamers and VTubers were banned for quote-unquote fraud. Tina further sharing this message from Twitch, reading your account was suspended indefinitely due to displaying signs of fraudulent activity.
All because she was botted? What the fuck?
Continuing on, I feel sick. I tried to appeal my ban, and it immediately rejected my appeal and tried sending me to the help center.
Whoa, what the fuck?
But then I enter the options it suggests.
What the hell, man?
My declined appeal. Bans on Twitch for VTubers recently applying also to one of the biggest VTubers around. Kanai being not only one of the largest Niji-Sanji Japan VTubers, but arguably one of the biggest in the world, recently tweeting, I got banned from Twitch for some reason. So I'll end it here for now. Judging from the content, it seems like it was a mistaken ban. So I'll resume if they deal with it. I'll report back if there's any progress. For now, I'll leave it to the management. See you tomorrow. Also, as far as new features on Twitch, here we have Mr. Byte showing off this screenshot. Hey Twitch, some feedback for you. This makes me feel less of an incentive to gift subs because I feel like something I had earned is now being taken away without notice, and I'm being extorted into forking over more money to keep it. This message to Mr. Byte saying, gift again to reset the countdown. 2,000 gifts badge is inactive. Mr. Byte continuing on, some additional examples. Also, the second image shows this quote-unquote feature is bugged because that was the first time I ever gifted subs in the given channel. That being on the channel of VShojo Japan's Hestia Happiness. This message reading, you reactivated your gifts badge. Well, lastly, regarding Twitch, we also have K.exe being a part of that fraud ban wave and commenting, bruh, I have...
Oh, come on. I'm not a virtual YouTuber, but as a streamer, this very much feels very, very unsure about the future of streamers who are even going to your own platform. Twitch, don't create doubt and don't make uncertainty because it's not going to help you.
On Twitch in months, how did I get banned? But oh no, it's not just Twitch having all the fun. As now we turn to YouTube. First, checking in with voice actress and VTuber Cottontail, receiving this message from YouTube saying, we have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of X and nudity policy because...
Maybe. Okay, she's only making noises, right? I mean, considering making noises can have others give the excuse that she's doing other stuff. I mean, seriously, graphic is understandable. But seriously, noises, they should not exploit that thing. Seriously. What is YouTube doing?
Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. Cottontail saying, you deleted my ASMR channel from YouTube after removing a single video.
Exactly! There's only sounds. Sounds only. That's it. Nothing graphic. Nothing. I mean, what?
Said video did not have any X or nudity in it. I sincerely hope this was a mistake, as my channel did not deserve to get deleted off YouTube. Please fix this, thanks. That also bringing us back to L, the indie dorky lewd bun. Earlier having her YouTube channels, plural, removed due to quote-unquote violating spam and deceptive practices and scams policy.
Spam? Are you serious? Maybe it's her chat. Maybe it's the botting.
Policies for YouTube. L saying, my YouTube channels were terminated without warning for spam and deceptive practices despite following all guidelines. Appeals for my main channel and VOD channel were rejected, but my shorts channel was reinstated, proving this may have been a mistake. L updating TVS, she is still working to restore her YouTube channels. Well, we also have the shrimp VTuber EB showing...
If content creators are getting removed from platforms, whether they are streamers or only content creators, the thing that I can definitely say about it is not excusable if the platform makes the mistakes, not the content creators, not the streamers. Okay?
That she has been removed from YouTube, remarking my Christmas present from Team YouTube, the termination of my entire channel. Here's what happened. I received a strike, appealed it, and they supposedly quote-unquote reviewed it. The strike was lifted, but then 1 minute later, I received an email that my account was terminated. I've appealed and have been rejected. How can a platform preach fairness and transparency while pulling stunts like this? They expect creators to adhere to their vague and changing guidelines, yet they can't even uphold consistent standards for their own processes.
Yeah, we're seeing parallels of Twitch bullshittery and YouTube. This is bad. This is absolutely bad.
Meanwhile, people exploit the system with mass reporting campaigns, weaponizing the platform's flawed enforcement to silence creators unfairly. This feels targeted, plain and simple. Years of effort, dedication, and a thriving community of 20,000 wiped out with no real explanation. And for what? A flawed system that's more interested in silencing creators than supporting them. It's disheartening and infuriating that creators are treated as disposable, even after pouring their hearts into building something meaningful. Team YouTube replying, it looks like you've already appealed and received an email outlining the final decision. We know it wasn't the outcome you were hoping for, but there's nothing more we can do on our end. As these decisions are made very carefully, appreciate your understanding. EB here sharing, going through the 5 stages of grief in 1 minute by email, receiving the decision on the appeal, being told about their now age-restricted content, and how their channel had been removed entirely from YouTube. As once again, just very quickly in review, we also did have Kyoretsu receiving this from YouTube saying, we think your content didn't follow our policy on violent criminal organizations.
Oh my god. Too many mistakes. If too many mistakes are going to be made by YouTube. What?
Yoresu saying, I'm so sorry for promoting violent criminal organizations with my cover of an already existing popular song, YouTube. And upon appealing, receiving this message saying, we reviewed your Pumped Up Kicks cover again and confirmed that its content is not permitted under the following policy of violent criminal organizations policy. Team YouTube telling them, heard back and confirming the video will remain down for violent extremist or criminal organizations.
What is going on? Can't they give context in the same email? Can't they do that? Seriously?
Policy.
They're gonna keep trying to pull back on the spoon that's supposed to be a spoon feeding thing for content creators. Look, content creators often do not know why their channels or their videos are being taken down, and sometimes they don't even get answered. And if there's anything that's being answered, it's only being answered because of a policy, of the outlining of the policy. Except the details are being absolutely being withheld. Seriously.
Applying, all it was is my cover from 4 years ago of the song Pumped Up Kicks, the drawn illustration of a girl fitting the lyrics. The original song and all sorts of versions and memes are still available on YouTube. As who has also had issues with YouTube are various members of Idol. Cersei Soulstorm here, revealing I'm demonetized. I'd like to personally extend my apologies to my community, my scallywags, whose memberships have been put on hold. Management is currently working their hardest to try and investigate and solve the issue. I humbly ask for your patience and understanding during this time. I know this is a little sudden, especially considering I was on a break for my health, but I'll be doing my best to try and find alternatives to deliver y'all the content.
YouTube, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
that you've paid for. YouTube saying to Cersei that they found that a significant portion of the channel is not in line with the YouTube Partner Program policies and citing quote-unquote deceptive activity. Well, also with Idol, we have Ricky Poppet citing quote-unquote deceptive activity.
Deceptive. Oh boy.
Well, also with Idol, we have Ricky Poppet stating, I have no idea what's going on YouTube's side. I recently also got demonetized at almost the exact same time as my gym mate. I wasn't sure if I was able to say anything yet, but I just really want to say sorry to my Poppets, especially since it happened in the middle of today's membership stream. Management is trying their best to figure out what's happening and solve the issue. This member of Idol also receiving reasons of quote-unquote deceptive activity.
What is going on, YouTube?
From YouTube, and who has had issues with YouTube is also Pixel Link's Kanayanagi, stating apparently Japanese onomatopoeia words during ASMR on YouTube is now nudity and actual content.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was doing a fun ASMR.
Oh my god. Are you serious? They're even restricting words. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on?
Stream, and less than 1 hour later, I now have a community guideline strike for actual content. At the part of the YouTube highlighted in the VOD as an example of actual content, I was literally only saying po-po. I really love making ASMR content to help people relax, unwind, and sleep, but this makes it really scary, and I have no idea what's going on anymore with the guideline strikes. Speaking on this, we also have Pillow Deer remarking, seeing so many other VTubers get bonked for their ASMR is really scary. Seeing wholesome VTubers punished for...
You know, ASMR is no problem if it's only audio that it's actually showing, and there's no problem if there's no graphics either. But seriously, even they're suffering the worst. Even they're suffering the worst of things now because of culture changes. If there are culture changes in YouTube, no content creator should suffer that. The organization only. But no, even content creators have to. Even content creators really just have to bear with the changes. Because bullshit.
For what the YouTube algorithm reads as bad, I've been creating ASMR content for over 4 years, and I've never made a NSFW seductive audio, and yet I'm scared the bot will decide my channel should be deleted for falsely violating guidelines. ASMR is my passion, and I don't think anyone should be afraid that their innocent hard work will punish them. And speaking of innocent, we also have Xander Netherbrand of First Stage Production sharing, woke up to a copyright claim on Cold Wrist because the YouTube bots say, quote, Xander Netherbrand owns the song, and I didn't get his permission to use it. The bots got my channel to copyright claim itself. Further facing demonetization is Maury, a doggy girl VTuber, saying to YouTube, I'm curious as to why my channel has been demonetized when I meet all of the YouTube Partner Program requirements and have never uploaded quote-unquote reused content. I am a musician who uploads covers and have no active strikes, and I believe I have been falsely flagged. To further clarify, I do not monetize my covers. I work...
You know, automation and copyright strikes and the ability for others to be able to falsify data just for them to get with content creators, this all has to stop somewhere. I mean, seriously, they're doing nothing to you guys. They're doing nothing to you guys. At least the ones who are falsely claiming against these creators. Seriously.
Worked hard for my watch hours and subscriber base, and to be suspended from the YouTube Partner Program means working for those hours again. This directly impacts my streaming opportunities and I create, which is even more unfair. And not escaping the hits from YouTube is also Limu, tweeting out, YouTube is a very funny platform where your video game playthrough can get content claimed and completely demonetized by another person doing a video game playthrough. Game was Indiana Jones. I expected to get soundtrack problems, not this. We even have made mint, fresh off a successful 3D concert this past weekend, and stating, "Dear YouTube, if you say 12 hours is the archive limit, then please honor that or change your policy to 11 hours and 55 minutes. I didn't go over time, and while it was close, it still remained under 12 hours. What am I supposed to do now with the entire ending clipped out?" First the shorts karaoke, and now this. "I'm really putting YouTube to the test lately." YouTube replying and saying to Mint, "Check if this is happening to a different device, reinstall your app and clear your cache and cookies." Mint replying, "Did you read the tweet?" That is, we're all back with Bow the Whale.
YouTube is such a very inconsistent platform now. Are you fucking joking right now? Fuck me. What?
Reporting, "Hello Team YouTube. My recent video called Val and Lucy Read Reddit Post was removed unfairly. It says I was violating the quote-unquote medical misinformation community guideline. I've checked the timestamp you sent us, and there is absolutely nothing medical related whatsoever on that timestamp. I have appealed the warning, and it immediately got denied. I'd love to know how this clip violates the policy."
Yeah, someone is false claiming. Either someone is false claiming, or there's a bot somewhere that actually malfunctioned, for fuck's sake.
All we did was talk about a person breaking our stream guidelines. Val otherwise sharing a big W for her viewers, saying, "Paid a bunch of medical bills for my community members."
You know, if they got a lot of subscribers and they can actually get this resolved quickly, then I wouldn't be surprised if these things are really cleared up quick. But a person like me, small fry, doesn't have a chance. Doesn't have a really good chance to recover easily. Okay?
Just because I could. Merry Christmas, chat. And moving on from the platforms of Twitch and YouTube, we also have Toma sharing, "After 4 years of streaming, I'm excited to work with Irium to bring you extra streams and exclusive content." Explaining, Irium is a mobile app for vertical streaming, now available in the US. I'll be sharing exclusive extra content with sneak peeks for the upcoming new model debut, secret song recordings, and more, so see you there. And in that vein, we also have AnyLive, a separate streaming service, now tweeting out, "Starting on February 1st, 2025, we'll be entering a transition period as we evolve from our alpha version into something even better." AnyLive posting, "Starting on February 1st, we'll be entering a transition period. With this change, users will no longer be able to access any app features, including in-app purchases, and the app will be removed from the App Store front." So
I'll just be skipping, okay?
But who has returned is Nina. Taco Time returns.
Nina.
I have to remember how to
Nina, my niece.
Mercy. And after her return stream, tweeting, "Thanks for watching. It's good to be back home." Ina having work visa issues. To tweet or stream is seemingly not being an issue any longer, as she is back home from Japan again. Ina also being a part of this collab cafe kicking off today. That being with the Anime Cafe in Taipei, entitled HoloLive EN Cross Sonic and Friends. Ina having teamed up with the Sonic.
Oh my god, that's actually cute! This is actually cute. It is absolutely cute. I mean, wow. This is absolutely cute. Oh my god, that's nice. That's absolutely nice.
Hedgehog official account and producing comics for them in the past, and also now performing a sponsored stream with them. This collab cafe, of course, producing unique merch and drinks while running through January 14th. Ina also being an ambassador with Ami Ami, and Ami Ami tweeting out, "Look how cute Ina-san's Figma is," showing off this Max Factory figure with pre-orders now available. As we turn to Series Fauna, who now has 2 weeks left with HoloLive English for her graduation on January 3rd. Now for the first time.
Oh, it's on January. Okay, so it's a bit past on the December. Okay, got it.
Since the announcement of her graduation, collabing live with her generation, that being Promise, stating, "Promise ladies were kind enough to agree to play Dota with me." Heikos Bells after saying, "I did my best as Forest main. Dang, MOBA kind of fun." And who's set to have fun in the new year is Mori Calliope, planning her next concert in Hollywood. Callie also releasing a brand new Otonoke cover song by Creepy Nuts.
Oh, I listened to a bit of the Otonoki cover. It's not that good. I'm not sure if it's actually that good actually, I haven't really checked the original song because
Callie also releasing a brand new Otonoke cover song.
Because really, I thought that this is outside of her usual style of music producing, but hey, she's really got her syllables down.
by Creepy Nuts, and being a part of Hollow Holidays. Hololive Production English tweeting out with Hololive English and Be So Lovely. Celebrate the season together with us on December 20th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. There's a lot in store with adorable new outfits and big news drops, too. Speaking of big news, we have VShojo Japan's Hestia Happiness, not only recently collabing with Giri in her kitchen, but also being #1 on this Stream Hatchet chart, that being for the top 10 Japanese-speaking streamers that gain the most followers during November on Twitch. And speaking of VShojo, Do Not Peak Entertainment is letting us know about Dice Hard, a D&D adventure supporting Gamers Outreach's Jolly Jamboree event. Orca Caribou, Iron Mouse, Project Melody, and Zentrea have to take back
Dice
the
Hard
headquarters. 20th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Well, next we have Asterline's Lucius Merriweather.
Yay!
And Holiday
Merriweather isn't he the animator?
Matsuri this weekend, but updating us saying it is with deep sadness that I must announce that I will not be able to attend Holiday Matsuri in person. I will still be appearing digitally for meet and greets and my panel, and you can still meet Lumi and Nick Nocturne there. My visa has still not been approved by the U.S. Embassy, and the person handling my case has gone on a business trip, seemingly without handing the case to anyone else, despite our team's repeated notices for urgency.
Lovely. Just lovely.
Months ago, we provided them with the clean criminal records they requested from both Danish and Japanese police departments, which according to them was the only reason my ESTA was realistically rejected. It is a ridiculous request, but we still went to both police departments and got signed confirmations that I am indeed not a criminal. Since then, I have had to cancel 2 separate American convention appearances. It is incredibly frustrating. I'm very sorry to my U.S. viewers and readers who wanted to...
If there are cases still pending and you go on a business trip, this is you missing out on a number of cases that need your... Seriously? Embassy. Seriously. Wow.
To see me. We will continue to try our best to fix this issue so that I can make appearances at U.S. conventions again. And that also bringing us over to Merryweather Media, kicking off V Royale as being a brand new series of trading cards. At the time, not only featuring the members of Asterline, but also 12 more VTubers. The worldwide release of this being on December 21st. This all while we have news from the V-Card TCG that has seen at the VTuber Awards, not only featuring Fillion and Shylele, but other VTubers. V-Card today releasing a brand new trailer showing off the grass elementals, which include VTubers such as Doki Bird, Limu, Meat, Silvervale, Tob, Vienna, Buff Pup, and Koki. And of course, it would not be Christmas without Obaki Pam. Updating us about the 4th annual VTuber Christmas concert, now with 300 plus guests. This event kicking off Monday, December 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And further decking the halls is Pixel Link, now with their Pixel Christmas 2024 announcement. It's beginning from December 21st to the 31st, and promising a Pixel Link group cover song, daily event streams, and karaoke relay. Speaking of songs, we do have Globey's Maeve here now with their first cover release, saying, for my first cover, I wanted to make sure it was something with warmth, sweetness, and from one of my favorite artists. Please enjoy the premiere of Like Real People Do with me on December 21st. As back with Idol, we also have Shabelle Tanya. Idol tweeting out, come on, come on to Shabelle Tanya's. Come celebrate 3 years of reign from the king of the cats herself. Tanya explaining, it's a free online 3D concert for my 3rd year anniversary. I rented a whole ass ballroom with actual band, so hope you guys look forward to it. Also adding, in celebration of my 3rd year anniversary and Doug concert, we have Doki merch. Adding, the backside is super cute as well. It's a secret, so make sure to grab yours before she goes away. Then as we're away with V4 Mirai, announcing a new music release, saying, here comes the future. V4 Mirai is thrilled to share our latest original song, Alive in the Moment, produced by the amazing Taku Takahashi. And that's not all from V4, as we also have their first live concert coming up here on Saturday, December 21st, and Sunday, December 22nd at 3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern, free on YouTube. That concert going by the name of Mirai Wonderland. And further along now with indie VTubers, we have Unnamed, celebrating their 2nd anniversary, complete not only with a brand new outfit reveal, but also the release of a brand new musical performance. That has the Space Bandit, Sun Explosion, would share, thank you all so much for the support on stream today. We hit partner level 2 for the 3rd month in a row, which means I get 70-30 Twitch split for a whole year. I had such a fun fun time. Thanks, crew. Well, friend of Sunny, Mogu, confirmed her participation in the Obaki Pam Christmas concert, stating thank you, Pam, for the wonderful opportunity. Also with a brand new reveal is Lena Lazar. Here now with the brand new chibi outfit look and saying happy holidays, everyone. Lena going to great lengths to show off all of the toggles on this new look. And speaking of new looks, we also have Victoria the Sun Eater saying, my office lady model mama, give her love. Vixel sharing, had the honor of drawing Vex's new office model. Thank you so much for the opportunity and your trust. It was amazing working with you, Zolon, and Jay Lee. That's all. Vex had a brand new merch drop saying, did you know I recently launched new merch with Ara Culture? You can find stickers, hoodies, shirts, posters, and even the lanyard from my new model. And as we have one last thing to put under the tree, it's Pasta showing off this YouTube's plush and remarking, get your jars ready for the sauciest plush on December 24th. As that is all.
Pastor Ravioli is one of usually. I think she's the content creator who's reacting to Vanos Gaming, if I'm right. Yeah, Vanos Gaming is another gem in in YouTube. So Pastor Ravioli is just a VTuber who's actually reacting to his content because he's got funny gameplay clips too. So yeah, that's cool.
For this episode and also for the year of 2024. Things VTuber Say will be returning in.
Hey, thank you, False ID. I'm gonna be saying this. If there's anything related to virtual YouTubers or streamers, I might actually put up myself in reaction. And let me tell you, if there's anything in relation to platform problems, it shouldn't be making a heck of a problem out on content creators just because YouTube was screwing things up, just because of their broken policies that are being applied onto artificial intelligence bullshit. It's really something we gotta watch out for, because even small fry content creators can get affected if this keeps going with the big ones. Okay, now if the likes of us below 1,000 subscribers have no problem at all, we will only have this problem when we get bigger. And our usual goals when we get bigger is to try and change up a lot of our content. But even if we change up our content, the problems with the claims still come, either if it's automated or falsely claiming on us. That's a problem. So hopefully this absolutely lessens, considering that this is being more noticed, and that our virtual YouTubers and content creators and streamers actually get a smoother experience from now on, because Twitch is worse than YouTube. But if YouTube is considering to follow in the footsteps of Twitch, they're making mistakes here. Something about their hiring, something about their quality control. They've got to look into their issues more. I mean, they really got to look into their issues.